Chag Sameach. This is such a pleasure to see you here. Thank you for joining us for this very special Chag Shavuot. So, as you heard, we started with the Israeli song En Gedi. This is our starting point today because this is also my base. I was born in Kibbutz En Gedi, near the Dead Sea, the most beautiful place on earth, and I'm objective, of course. This popular Israeli song from 1959, written by Eitan Peretz and composed by Dova Aroni, is a love song to En Gedi. Not to En Gedi just as a physical place or physical location, but to En Gedi as a home. As the words of the lyric of the song describe, where the heart will desire and longing. The song speaks about the Dead Sea, about the yellow soil, and how the beauty of the oasis grows there. But long before En Gedi was established at 1956 as the establishment of the Israeli state as we know it today, En Gedi, in both our specific names and as Chatzatzon Tamar, marked already in the Bible, Tanakh, in our base, in our books of the Jewish people. Eshkol HaKofer, Dodi li bekarmei En Gedi. My beloved to me is like a spray of henna, blooms from the vineyards of En Gedi. This is a verse from the Song of the Songs scroll, as known as Songs of Shlomo, Songs of King Solomon, written by King Solomon. And as a child, when I was walking on the sidewalks of the kibbutz, playing soccer with my friends or just eating in the dining room at Chadar Ochel, I used to think of King Solomon, thinking of En Gedi. King Solomon, who is known as Yedidia, God used to call him Yedidia. It means Chaver, Yedid, a friend of God. King Solomon, the third king of the Uniting Kingdom of Israel, the son of the great King David and Bathsheba, the king who built the first temple in Jerusalem, the first Bet HaMikdash, the wisest man who wrote not just the Song of the Song, but also Mishlei and Kohelet, the man who knows 70 languages and also maybe the languages of the animals. The people from all around the world came to see his wisdom, like Queen Sheba. The man who had such an impact on our entire culture. We can see books, we can see plays, we can see musicals, music after his name, after his legacy. So this man chose from all the places around the world, from all the places in Eretz Israel, to write about En Gedi, to think about En Gedi as a sweet and pleasant place, as a deserving place to describe the image of love between people and God. And all of this in the Song of the Song scroll from the scholar that appear in the Ktuvim writings, a scroll that is a series of love song between spouses. And as Chazal explained, those love songs as an allegory of love between the people of Israel and God. And as the secular rabbi of Kibbutz En Gedi, Manigal, wrote, this beautiful scroll is scented with many natural perfumes harvested from the trees and plants. Researchers believe that this beautiful oasis was one of the growth centers for precious perfumes in the ancient times. Today, we have restored the Garden of En Gedi, and it once again thrives around us. But before we connect directly between the dots of the ancient times and the botanical garden, which is today's Kibbutz En Gedi, we have to stop over and set our eyes on the founding of the kibbutzim in the early and the mid of the 20th century, with the arrival of the pioneers to Israel. My grandparents were part of those pioneers. They came to Israel in the third Aliyah Shlishit, and founding Kibbutz Givat Brenner. The pioneers, based on their passionate ideology, decided to leave behind all the signs and the customs of the Jewish religion and to shake off everything that says religion. And they came to Israel to create the new Jew, the new Israeli, the Sabra, the Tzaba, what was defined as a vision, as a dream. And they established kibbutzim in all the territories of the land of Israel, in all the territory of Eretz Israel, a communities of collective that based on agriculture and self-production. And especially, they created a new culture. And in that splendid culture, they crowned the holiday of the holidays, Chag Shavuot, Shavuot holiday. Chag Shavuot in the kibbutzim brought some of our old tradition alive, החזירו עטרה ליושנה, brought back the meaning of the ancient holiday, Chag HaBikurim, first fruits, and this time as a magnificent Zionist holiday. I want to ask you, try to imagine this picture. The location, the largest grain field of the kibbutz. Dozens and sometimes hundreds of people gathering. Everyone is dressed in white. Wreaths on their heads, and tractors drive around. Everyone is dancing, showing the new babies proudly. And the march of the year's gain is presented to all in happiness, excitement, and a strong feeling of togetherness. It's amazing to think that, paradoxically, the pioneers thought they had left all the religion behind, but practically they actually renewed the tradition. So maybe they resist to the Matan Torah, to the giving of the Torah, but they celebrated the fertility of the land. And maybe they actually held the maxim of our national poet Chaim Nachman Bialik: celebrate your traditional holiday and silently add some of your own. And so did the pioneers, and Shavuot was a definitive proof of their victory. They revival the land, they rebirth the nation. We started with a song, so let's finish with another song. Just like the song of King Solomon, as he walked 1,000 years ago in En Gedi. The song of King Solomon that ties En Gedi from a very early days to the present as a thriving kibbutz. En Gedi as a symbol of all the kibbutzim in Israel that renewed the meaning of the Bikurim, the sacred of the new fruits. So does the song Salenu al Ktefenu, our basket on our shoulders, were written by Levin Kipnis for the children of Israel, especially for Chag HaShavuot. Rabbi Dalia Marcus, in her new fascinating book, Bazman, on time, defines exactly how the song offers an old-new concept of the mitzvah of bringing the new fruits to the temple. Remember the same temple that King Solomon built, Bet HaMikdash, into the spirit, the passionate spirit of Zionism. As the Bible, the song emphasizes the values and the privilege of living in the land of Israel, in Eretz Israel, Medinat Israel, the state of Israel, the joy of the fruit of that land, and the gratitude, Hodaya, that we have and we can live in it and enjoy our wealth. So, I don't know, I'm not sure if King Solomon intended to be a Zionist, but for me to write about with such a great love, about agriculture society, about kibbutz, about Engedi, there is no more Zionist from that. Chag Sameach and רק בריאות.
פנו דרך לנו ביקורים איתנו, הך בטוב והך בחליל, הך בטוב והך בחליל.